So we've all seen the power of a ranged unit backed by cheerleaders, but now we're going to find out which ranged unit truly deserves their support. Let's go! Each round, our chosen unit is going to be backed by 3 cheerleaders. We are only testing a single unit against each other. The points values, they're going to be completely off, but we just want to see who is the best lone unit. The first round to test our ranged boys is going to be the 50 Farmer Challenge. 5 columns of 10 farmers. If you can't beat this, you don't have a place in this competition. Our first contestant, the humble spear thrower. Will he be able to take them on? Let's find out. So it takes a while for the cheerleaders to really kick in, but our spear boy, not doing great. His cheerleaders are down, and he is dead. So first on the scoreboard, the spear thrower with a meager 4 kills. That is not a good entry point into this competition. Next up, Stoner. He starts out strong. Oh my god, he's got a tiny little headed farmer to deal with, but he's instantly taken out. Wow, another 4 kills. Not going great. Finishing up the tribal faction, we've got the Bone Mage. So this guy definitely gonna have like a bit of an advantage against the hordes. He doesn't have a great long-range attack, but he can deal with the hordes. Look at him go! 50 farmers, absolutely meaningless. The speed that came out. Man, Bone Mage with the cheerleaders. Good job. Completed. So bringing up the farmers faction is the Potion Seller. Is he gonna turn on his own people like this? We're going to have to see. Now, he does have an AoE, but once again suffers from very short range. And when he throws it at such high speed, he ends up hitting himself with his own potions. The farmers have made it into his cheerleaders. He's still standing, but he can't take much more of a potioning. He's almost got all of the farmers down. Unfortunately, they overran him. The Potion Seller did fantastically, but only 42 kills, failing to complete the 50 Farmer Challenge. Can the Scarecrow save the rest of the Farmers faction? Or will he fail just like his friend? We're saying a lot of F words here. And the birds are going in, doing some damage, but he just was not able to pick off the right targets. The Scarecrow falls with just a meager 11 kills on the board. And now we're back to the more medieval of the weapons, the Archer. Every shot is a kill so far, but will he be able to keep it up? He really needs that speed going, but they are closing in, and I don't think he's going to be able to hold his own here. The cheerleaders are kind of working as some fodder for him, but he's been taken out. A humble 14 kills for the Archer. He tried. He really tried. Now, artillery time. I've heard that the greatest generals in Tab's history would combine artillery and cheerleaders. It is a very exquisite tactic. Let's see how the first of the artillery pieces can handle taking on the 50 farmer fight team. Oh. At the moment, it's keeping them at bay, but it is dicey every step of the way. But now, its speed has really picked up. There is no way these farmers are going to close in. There was a few unlucky misses, and some managed to get close, but the farmers never stood a chance, did they? Completed. Now, the next of the archers, but this time a controversial choice, the Snake Archer. Should he have even been allowed in, as he's spawning units? We don't know, as they are fighting in melee, very frowned upon in the ranged unit championship. But the snakes are not pulling their weight at the moment. One unlucky blow, and the Snake Archer is down. He got a few kills, but it was not enough. Only managing to snake 17 of these farmers. That's not enough. The mighty Ballista, most feared of all the war machines. Truly something worthy of the cheerleaders' cheers. But will it be able to stand up against 50 farmers? As it only shoots individual targets at a time, but it does have some penetration. Can they get this baby spooled up in time? Oh, it looks like they will. The farmers are making almost no progress against it. And it completes the 50 farmer fight. Good job. Head of the Pantheon himself, Zeus. Not a familiar choice with the old cheerleaders, but look how he decimates these hordes. They did not ever stand a chance here. Wow, Zeus. The speed of those lightning bolts. You deserve to look that happy. Completed. Our next archer, the humble Renaissance balloon archer. Are his balloons going to be good, or is he going to be getting carried away? So the balloons, he's definitely got the accuracy and the rate of fire down. In turn, is pushing himself off the map quite heavily. He's making them fly for sure, but his days are numbered. Balloon Archer, you tried. See ya. Scoring 21 kills, and unfortunately, failing the map by disqualification. Falling off the map, that's your own fault. You gotta keep a cool head out here. The Firework Archer, are you gonna be able to save face for the Archer Patrol? Or will you be a failure like your friends? Fireworks could do amazingly. The explosions, they've got the AoE, if you can keep them at bay, but does not seem to be doing too well. And getting dangerously close and surrounded. Once you are down and swarmed, it's all over. A respectable 31 kills from the Firework Archer, but still not enough. So now the Ninja, his downfall is going to be his short range, but he's specializing in dealing with these unarmored targets. Unfortunately, he throws so quickly that he knocks himself down. This is going to be a terrible day for the Ninja if he can't keep it together. But is pulling these farmers apart. The speed at which he throws, pushing him back, giving him a little bit of extra time. He always jumps up just in time to get those couple of throws in. Wow, we are down to the last couple of farmers. And he does it! 50 kills! Ninja, what a boy. Next War Machine is coming up. The War Machines have proven to be very effective so far. But will the Hwachar be able to perform against such numbers? We'll see. Takes a little while for it to get going, but it's doing very well, as long as it can stay standing. That's its main problem, stability. But it is cutting through these farmers fantastically. Great job, Hwachar. Completed. Now, the coolest of all the archers, but will the Ice Archer be able to hold his own? So far, Archer's not done super well. Now, he's got the power to slow down the hordes, but is that going to be enough? See, a problem that a lot of these ranged units have is they lose a lot of accuracy as they fire. In turn, he is pushing himself back. The speed that he fires his bow, he's actually losing ground here. So this could work in the grand scheme of things because it buys him more time to shoot, but he has to be very careful as the edge is getting ever closer. Ice Archer, can you kill your foes before you fall off the edge? Or will you be left out in the cold? You are doing great. If only you had a wall that you could get to, but he's gone. The Ice Archer managed to get 26 kills, but not enough to stay on these leaderboards. The proud musketman lines up his shot. So the musket has over-penetration, meaning that it can take out multiple dudes at a time. That's 3 farmers down in one shot. Unfortunately, the reload speed is going to be a real hampering for the old musketeer. But with the power of the cheerleaders, although it looks like his gun is firing too early for him to even get it pointing in the right direction. Oh, musket man. You did terribly. A mere 5 kills for the musket. A terrible display. Now, how will a tank fare against the horde of farmers? It looks very good so far. Does this count as a war machine? Surely. It carves through the farmers like a cannon through a farm. Wow. You are doing great. And all of them are dead. That's a completion. Good job, Da Vinci. So, first up for the pirates. A very shooty faction. The Blunderbuss. Is he going to do okay? So, he does knock himself down. And I fear we might get another disqualification here. Has he shot one of his own cheerleaders? The Blunderbuss is not having a good day of it so far. It does manage to put down some of these farmers, but not enough. And I fear we are going to be pushed off the map. Wait a second, he's using the wall to protect himself. Suddenly, he's no longer falling down. This could be a power play from the Blunderbuss. Blunderbuss is riding his gun like a pro. Wow, Blunderbuss, please. So, struggling with aim a lot, but his tactic seems to be working. As long as he can just get his crotch cannon pointing in the right direction. Oh no! Could that be a critical mistake, blasting himself towards the enemy? Oh! He did so well. 33 kills on that Blunderbuss. Wow. Good job. Next up, the bomb thrower. An expert at dealing with hordes, but is he going to be able to get them fast enough? And will he just blow himself to pieces? And it looks like he has done exactly as predicted and has taken himself out. A mere 14 kills before self-detonation. The most modern of the artillery pieces, the majestic cannon. Is it going to be able to fire fast enough? Or is it going to push itself off the map? The recoil on this gun is insane. Now that's a loose cannon. It is doing very well against the farmers. Wow, it gets the 50 kills and it does not fall off the map. Well done. Good job, buddy. Now, part of the newest spooky boys, a skeleton archer. All the other archers have died so far, so maybe bringing one that's already dead could be the win. The arrows are accurate. They are. This surely is one hot archer, but the cheerleaders are blocking him. What is he gonna do? He's dead. And only 7 kills. Sometimes dead is better. Everyone's favorite waxy boy, the Candlehead. Now, the Candlehead, with its pushback ability, could do okay here. Unfortunately, is letting himself get surrounded and is already down. And bringing the new lowest score. Only 3 kills. Now, is the Pumpkin Catapult going to be able to carry the same weight that the rest of the artillery has done so far? We're going to have to see. It is definitely letting farmers get in very close to it right now, but those bouncing balls are doing amazingly against these hordes. There's only one farmer left, and he's out of here. Artillery, very effective. Now the spookiest of all the spooky boys, we have the Swordcaster. Is he a wizard? Is he a ranged unit? I don't know, but he has fantastic hair. Let's see how this boy does. Now, those swords are amazing against the unarmored. And look at the speed that he fires. That is just a beam of solid metal flying out, killing these boys. That's a sword boy. Will he be able to maintain this rate of fire and kill all of his foes? Wow, he fires so quickly. That's a field of swords. Good job. Well done, Swordcaster. Completed. Now we move into the secret section. And first up, the Fan Bearer. We're counting this guy as ranged because he does have an attack that does deal damage at range. I guess that works. And with the help of the cheerleaders, can definitely keep them at bay, but we're not sure how much damage he's really doing. Also, he's slowly spreading them out, which might make them easier to, it might make it easier for them to flank him. Though it looks like some are actually staying down. What a surprise victory for the Fan Bearer. I think that's a completion no one expected. Already one of the fastest firing boys in the game, the Chuko Nu. But is he going to be firing so fast that he's going to push himself off the map? Something I think we are all worried about. And the cheerleaders definitely providing some cover for the enemy. Whose side are they on? But the speed that he's firing at, any time that someone manages to kill fast enough that they have to move forward, is definitely a good sign. But getting dangerously close to the edge there, Chuko Nu. And you're firing so quickly, these shots are just going wild. And that's a death. Leaving just 3 boys alive. What a disappointment. 47 kills. We're not even sure if he's people, but we know that he's clams. And it's another spawning unit. A controversial choice in the ranged Olympics, but they're doing amazingly so far. Unfortunately, not quite well enough. 22 kills. That's not enough to remain on the leaderboards. Next up, do you want your cannon, but with a bit more explosions? Well, we've got the bomb cannon for you. Already causing massive destruction on these troops. What is this? Disqualification. Self-immolation. Now, it almost feels unfair bringing last year's champion back into the game. But that's right, Sensei is here to take out 50 farmers. Something he could probably do even without the cheerleaders. If anything, they're going to cause more problems for him as he will fire quicker than he's used to. Wow, look at that destruction. Sensei, what a hero. Completed. Now, the Viking's so strong that they had to increase his points. It's Ula, specialized in icy frontal attacks. The speed at which he throws these, there is no way these farmers are getting near. Ula. Wow. Completed. And finally, the most expensive unit in the game. Do we even need to test this one out? Artemis. But, Artemis, you need to be careful. Will you push yourself off the map? You've killed over half the farmers so far. But, will you be able to stick around? Those cheerleaders are really in the line of fire right now. And Artemis destroys them all. So that ends the 50 farmer challenge, with only 14 units going through to the next round. Now the round to see who truly is the ultimate ranged unit. It's the Mammoth Hunt. 3 mammoths frozen from the Ice Age and thawed out for your entertainment. Will they be able to fight our fools? Who knows? Now, that's a lot of bone. If you can win this, Bone Mage, are you going to be able to take out the mammoths? Or are you going to get trampled? I fear it is too late for our Bone Mage, and he is out of there. That's a failure. The first of the war machines is really going to have its work cut out for it. Is it going to be able to take down these mighty mammoth meat boys? Seems like it's keeping them at bay, but how much damage is it really doing? Oh, their tusks are getting intertwined. They're definitely slowing down. 1 mammoth has fallen. Good job. 2 are down. Can he take out the 3rd? And he does it. What a hero. Completed. Now, if you were to go on a mammoth hunt, what would you want? That's right, a ballista. We have seen these heroes win this kind of fight many times before, but can they keep up their record? That's 2 mammoths down already, and there goes the 3rd. Completed. The god has left his pantheon, but can he take on these 3 mighty beasts? He sure is throwing out a lot of lightning. But, oh, he is close to getting a trampling. Is this going to be enough? The cheerleaders have fallen under the feet of the first mammoth. And Zeus is trapped in there. 1 mammoth is down. Zeus, you hero. But he's fallen after taking out 1 mammoth. Next up, the humble ninja. I don't think he's brought enough shuriken with him, and he has already fallen. He didn't stand a chance. Now the mighty Huachar, known for being able to take out a mammoth in a single shot. But will it be able to take down 3? Huh. Wow, the first one is dead, even without the use of cheerleaders. The next one has fallen. 3 volleys, 3 kills. Huachar, excellent work. Have you ever seen a mammoth have to fight a tank? Me neither. I wonder how well this will go. Well, 1 mammoth is already dead. Yikes, I did not realize that was going to be quite so good. 2 mammoths are down. But can he take down the last? And it is out of there. Wow. Da Vinci, excellent work. The next of our artillery, a cannon. Will 1 cannon do okay against the mighty beasts? The first mammoth is down, and the cannon is firing rapidly now. I feel like the cannon has got this in the bag. Oh, the poor mammoth. He got stuck on his friend and shot in the nose. Completed. The last of our war machines. It's a bit of a wild card, the old Pumpkin Catapult. How much damage does it really do when the thing actually just lands on something? I don't know. But the mammoths are getting close. Could this be the first failure for a war machine? And it is! The catapult is dead! It could have been self-immolation. We just don't know. 1 kill, though. The spookiest sword boy in town. He's got a bone to pick with some of these mammoths. But will his swords be fast enough to take them down? He can definitely throw them very quickly, but the mammoth is gaining on him. 1 mammoth has fallen. But now he has 2 to contend with. Is he going to be able to do enough? The next mammoth is down. He takes all 3. Wow. Completed. We still don't know how you made it through that first round, buddy. But the fan bearer is going to have to do its best here. Can it keep the mammoth at bay? It does not look like he can. And the fan bearer does not do a lot of actual damage. We're rooting for you, but I don't think this is going to work. Now there's 2 mammoths. Can he do it? He's dead. You tried. That's a failure. Now, Sensei, can you save honor where your disciple had fallen? I think he can. He is pushing these mammoths back. Look at this one rearing up in the pain of 1,000,000 shuriken in its face. Sensei, you did it. Completed. One of the mightiest warriors of all time, Ula. He's back in action. Those ice axes. Can he drive back these mammoths? Can he return them to the icy tombs that they once awoken from? It looks like he will. Ula. A surprise loss for Ula. Oh, he hit himself with his own axes, but managed to pull it back at the last second. Ula, you did a great job. Completed. And now it's Artemis, the OG shooter. With that hail of doom arrows, these mammoths don't even stand a chance. Artemis, you did it. Well, that ends the mammoth hunt, with 9 of our contestants still in it. Now, every ranged unit's most feared foe is the shield. And also the samurai, who in turn, they can do a bit of blocking. And we're going to be sending up all of our ranged heroes, the remaining few, up against the shield horde. Will their shields be sturdy enough to block all the incoming attacks? Who knows? First up, the catapult. Something that doesn't really need to worry about shields all that much. And it is absolutely destroying these tightly packed forces. Some people may say this is biased towards war machines, but is it? Will it be able to... And it's been taken down! The catapult killing almost everyone, but it falls at the last hurdle. Those knights made it in. Just too tanky for the catapult to deal with. You're out of there, catapult. Now surely the fan favourite Ballista will be able to deal a little bit better than that. But this horde of mighty warriors approaching... Ooh, those shots just cleave through their ranks. Each bolt taking down one of those knights. They're getting close, but it is not enough. And it kills all opposition. Ballista, you make it through. Completed. The war machine of many words and many arrows. That's right, it's the Hwacha. And it is firing into these densely packed ranks. But the shields are doing a great job at blocking. It feels like it is not going to be enough. Even though it's firing almost non-stop now, it has been overrun and the Hwacha is out of there. That is a lot of arrows in your shield there, friend. Well done. Now, the ultimate weapon of war, the tank. Will that be able to make it through these units? Or they'll be able to close enough ground and chop up old Vinci himself? Ooh, those cannonballs are really doing a lot of damage. They are struggling to make it in there. But they are landing a few attacks. The Shogun is still alive, and he has chosen to kill the cheerleaders rather than Da Vinci himself. Unfortunately, that was his undoing. He met his fate, and Da Vinci, he spins free. Now back to the regular cannon, and it certainly can fire into these troops, killing entire ranks at a go. He's firing so quickly that he is pushing himself off the edge. This is very dangerous cannon. Very dangerous indeed. He almost does it, killing almost all his foes, but it was not enough. The cannon has been disqualified. Now the spookiest sword wielder of them all, the swordcaster. How is he going to do? How will he fare against this wall of shields? They're doing a very good job at blocking him, and although these swords are coming out fast, it is not going to be enough. And he's still going, he's still standing. But for how much longer can he keep going? Was that the Shogun that just fell? Swordcaster! This is unbelievable! He's done it! Wow, Swordcaster, I am really impressed. Killed them all. Completed. Now the Sensei, traditionally very good versus hordes, but will the shields be his undoing? We just don't know. He's taken out that front rank of protectors pretty easily, but... Oh, he's dived in there! He's going ham. And he is down, killed by a knight. It's all over for the Sensei. He did not pull it off. These tightly packed ranks were almost made for Ula to be throwing his axes into. Ula, a fan favourite. Will he be able to take this competition? He's definitely slowed them down, but the Shogun has blocked the axes, returning them at Ula, killing him and putting him out of the competition. Who saw that coming? Wow. Now it's Artemis. Artemis definitely has the firepower. I think her real problem is going to be, can she stay on the map? Although the samurai really do block these arrows pretty well. But she is not long for this world, I fear. Artemis, she did it. And she takes him down. He blocked so many of those arrows. And Artemis almost falling off. Boom. So with our 4 last champions remaining, who is going to survive the next round? The frozen wastes where only death may live. And that's right, there's a lot of death here. We have 35 Grim Reapers. Will anyone be able to stand against such hate? Let's find out. First up, the Ballista. Those bolts, each one is able to kill one of the Reapers. But there are a lot of Reapers, and they are slowly getting closer. So when the Reapers die, they drag each other towards each other. And that could be bad for them, as it means they're more likely to get those big hits in. But they are getting close. Will the Ballista be able to do it? Oh, it does. Completed. Now, Da Vinci's tank, Bringer of Death. But can it take these out? It is slowly blasting the Reapers, but it doesn't feel like it's enough. The tank is spooling up. It is getting very quick. But is it nearly enough? And no! Da Vinci's dead. Wow. Da Vinci's tank, you're out of there. We have no idea how you made it through that previous round, Swordcaster. You really brought your A game. I'm worried that you won't be able to survive even getting close to these guys. Though it's going pretty well so far. Man, those swords come out so fast. Oh! And there he goes. Not fast enough. Can Artemis possibly stand against death itself? That is a lot of... It's a lot of arrows. And suddenly, getting them all grouped up is actually going to really pay off in your advantage, Artemis. The Reapers are just destroying themselves. They really tried. Artemis, you win. So the final challenge. Our two champions will stand off against each other to find out who truly is the greatest shooter. Who will win? Will it be Ballista? Will it be Artemis, one of the most expensive units in the game, or one of the more mediumly priced bits of artillery? It could go to anyone. The greatest championship ever. Oh, they killed each other. Oh, okay. Oh well. I guess they're both pretty good. Actually, no, it wasn't a draw. In basically every test, Artemis wins. Artemis beats everything. The Ballista, not quite as hot. But in turn, we were only putting them 1v1. Artemis, most expensive unit in the game. Of course it's going to win. Artemis is our champion. Congratulations. Who would have thought the best range unit was going to be Artemis? I hope you guys enjoyed this. Goodbye.